What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Your finished play, Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus Part 3. I paused it here because I was going to go to the next level, but then Bentley began talking, so I hope I didn't mess anything up, but I'll be back and just replay it, even if I did mess anything up.
Adjust the game camera using the right analog stick, and to bring the camera behind you, click it.
That's actually pretty useful. I neglected to remember that. And so that will adjust the camera. Not very fast, but it does a little bit. But you can see this red pipe here. Takes you up here, and this is where I was going to go. Sadly, you cannot move. Oh crap! Trying to do the Okay, I was trying to do the dive. Roll, dive, yeah. I'll go over and grab this life. This is actually a pretty good area to keep farming lives at. You know, because I believe every time you exit a level and come back, there should be a life there. So that's a good way to farm lives and keep getting them. I want to be careful. I believe those are poisonous. That's a horseshoe I will definitely want to take. And so if there is any horseshoes around, you can hear their sound that they're making. Alright, so you can hide. There, wait, I guess you can hurry up and hit him, but you can see a cunning disguise is the last level before we do the boss fight. And I will definitely finish this area. I don't know, and I may start the next area. I don't know though whether I will actually go that far or not. You can see you can gain coins from these books. Very good idea. Go ahead and grab, just to go ahead and grab the coins. We do have a horseshoe now, but it's best to go ahead and try to get as many horseshoes as possible.
Those rats got pegged. Raleigh appears to have booby-trapped this entire place. I'm gonna enjoy this. Don't you get it, Sly? If you step on that rug, forget about becoming a master thief. You'll be a master dartboard. Wait a second. What if I jumped into that barrel for protection? I don't know. It looks pretty risky and very unsanitary. Only one way to find out.
Alright, so that's what we have to do. Jump into the bucket. I think we're actually good. Yeah, so you can keep walking around while in the bucket. You will not take damage from the darts. You will, however, take damage from enemies that if you are in the bucket, so you do want to be careful. You can break the globes to get rid of the darts, and you can smash the books, or to get the coins that are around there. Since you cannot attack while in the bucket, you do want to keep that in mind. And I believe I'm going to need the bucket for this. Yeah, a lot of good that did. Oops.
So far, so good. I bet if you stayed still inside the barrel, the guard won't be able to see you, even if he shines his flashlight on you.
Well, I believe I will go back up there and get that bucket now. To be honest, I don't really feel like continue on so really far without it. You can see the key over there. There is no way to get the key right now. You have to go through this bottom area and all that. But like Bentley was saying, yeah, the guard will not see you if you are in the bucket, so that you can. All you have to do is just sit still, sneak up close to him, even if he walks right up beside you. He will not notice that you are in there, and you can easily easily use that for protection. Pretty sure I heard a horseshoe up around here somewhere, yeah. Let's see, how would we get that? Perhaps up here some way. Yeah, okay. We can hop up here. Oh, crap. Maybe we can use this book as a way to get up here. Ah, crap. Oh. And then there you go. It's pretty simple. Probably could have did that a different way, but points for I guess being creative, I guess. Anyway, so this guard's gonna stay right there. You're not gonna be able to do anything. You have to go up top, up this ladder to be able to actually do anything to him. I don't believe you have to keep hitting these the clue bottles. I'm just hitting them just because, you know, but I'm pretty sure you don't have to worry about that. I could be wrong though. I'll have to remember when I get up when I get up next to some clue bottles just to walk into them and see if that will actually work or not. And you see there's fire here and then the globes over there, so we'll do our best to avoid the globes. I believe all you have to do is just, okay, so all you have to do is you can either walk into it or smack it. It doesn't really matter. If there's a big group of them like you have seen me hit before, that's actually a pretty good way to get all of them at once instead of having to walk into them and maybe missing them and then having to do it again. I believe all you have to do is just time it. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty useful. Definitely want to keep the bucket with us. Yeah, I see. Like if there's a group of 2 or more, definitely very useful to just to go ahead and hit the bucket or hit the bottles and just to get it out of the way. And definitely want to make sure you look around for any bottles that could be around. And so with these spotlights, you'll oh crap. Well, I was gonna say you have to sit still for them, but it also looks like you don't really have to either. So there's still a bunch of bottles over here, but just remember where the thing is, so you can come back to it later. So now this is going to be a problem because of the books, and it's best to wait until he immediately turns around. Oh crap! I have the wrong one. Had the slow power up highlighted instead of the dive. Now we should need to use this again, so I'm just going to leave this here for now. Yeah, I'm just looking up ahead. I don't believe we'll need it. I don't believe we'll need it again, so I'm not gonna keep hauling it around. Yeah, as I say, you want to make sure you climb up on things like this just to make sure that you don't miss any clues that could be around here. Yeah, grab these coins real quick. And then that's a really good. Oh crap! Crap! Well, I'm missing two clues anyway, so. Oh, I can just use the oh crap! I can use the binocucom. Now, if you notice, there is an indicator on the bottom of the down where the zoom is. You can see the arrow will point in the direction that where the items are. The green ones, I believe, are the clues, and the red ones are breakable objects, or the reddish-orange ones are breakable objects. Alright, so you have to push this. And then there you go, so that's the last 2 clues. And then we'll head back to the safe. I believe there is a way that you can get down there with that. Alright, you can't push that. I believe oh shoot. I believe there is a way that you can walk down there with the bucket, because you can't jump while in the bucket. Or did I keep calling it a bucket or a barrel? It's actually a barrel rather than a bucket, but
press the circle to enter the vault code. With the help of a straight edge and compass, the answer was simple. Dial in 242.
Alright. 2, 4, and 2. But yeah, you can't jump in the bucket. You can only walk around. So that's why it is kind of difficult on something like that.
Chris Cooper's dive collection technique. This move is an extension of the dive move you already know. Just jump and hit the triangle button near breakable objects for some fast breaking, fast collecting action.
I believe this is useful, but I don't remember. I usually just use the regular jump or the regular dive. But let's see. Okay, so that's for a wide shockwave of enemies or breakable objects instead of the dive, or instead of the rolling dive. It helps you get past enemies. So something like this, I believe the shockwave should be wide enough, yeah, to so you can see the kind of the range that it goes in, and that should be everything here. So we can grab the key. But yeah, it's more useful for going after like two. It's more useful for breakable objects rather than enemies. To be honest, enemies don't. It doesn't really help, or doesn't really work for all that much. You can see this is where we'll need the keys from, even though it looks like it's only one key, or 3 keys. We did need 5. You get a bunch of treasure, or treasure. You get a bunch of coins for doing this, and then now we can go fight the boss, I believe. Or at least we should be able to. I broke this thing, so now Bentley should have said something, because it's not up there. I can always go in there and get another life. That's storm machine. I guess that's where the next thing is. But I'll go grab this life real quick. You definitely need it. I don't believe we can use it. We can make use of this other horseshoe, but oops. Well, if we can make use of it, we can now. Yeah, this is how you're supposed to get over there. I was hoping I could use a shortcut. Oh, is that not there anymore? Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. I guess you can even climb up on this tree and get up there too. So, either way. Let me take a look at the map real quick. Oh. The gunboat graveyard. Treasure in the depths. Okay. Oh, okay, so this opened. I thought this was a portal. Oh, my bad. And I could have swore we were almost done.
Astonishing! All my calculations led me to believe you had failed to knock out that generator. Never was good at math. Well, here's a real test for you. I found a way out to Raleigh's hideout, but unfortunately, it is doomed to failure. You're not going to tell me I have to shoot myself out of that cannon? I'm afraid that's the only way. Now you're talking. You're really scaring me, man. Anyway, to get inside that thing, you had to steal all 7 of Raleigh's treasure keys. So what are we waiting for? You show me those hollow whatsits. You mean my holographic markers? Yeah. And I'll swipe whatever it takes to get shot out of that cannon and steal back my family's Thievius Raccoonus.
Okay, and make sure there's no... See the life up there? I just have to figure out how to get up there. Probably just head around this way. Could have swore there was only 5 keys, but maybe there's 7 per area, or it may also. Oh crap! It may also depend on which area you're in as well. See, there's another life out here. Watch out for that walrus. I kind of figured he could hit me or start throwing those stars at me from all the way out here. Well, I don't want to go into this level just yet. I'm going to go into the level up here, just to get it out of the way. Let's see, just jump on these smokestacks. Oh, wow. And then we can either sneak up on him like this. Oops. Now, if a guard does see you, you can actually escape him, and if you can hide quickly enough, you kind of notice he was kind of I wouldn't say stunned, but he didn't really know where I was. Alright, and now if you notice the siren here will also let other enemies that are around know where you are. Say like that walrus didn't really know where I don't believe he knew where I was until I got until that thing started going off. So you do have to be careful for that as well. Doesn't appear that there's anything in. Oh, well, wonder if that's how you go on through the rest of the level. Kind of looks like it, but I'm not sure if there's another way to get over there or not. Maybe it all loops around at some point. Yeah, it kind of looks like it does. So I'll just head this way. You do have to look around for that kind of stuff. You know, even though it does look like you could get over there, I believe I believe it does loop back around at some point. But you kind of have to. Oh crap! No, thankfully I already got the bottle, so the clues, so it doesn't really matter. But now that I'm without health, sadly, or protection. Actually surprised I didn't get caught there. I don't know what in the world that walrus is doing. He was just sitting there doing body slams. So we'll just continue on this way, or you could also just find this thing and then go back, come back for it. It doesn't really matter. So whichever is more convenient for you. Of course, the easiest way would be to find the siren and then come back for the bottle or for the clues. But both ways work. So you can see the stars at a certain point will get to where they're not that accurate anymore, and this is so you can drop on his head. We'll just wait for him to. Oh crap! Really? That didn't work. I know there is a way you can do that. But you can see it may even be the way that or the angle that he threw it in, and thinking that I was going to stay along that path. And I can also just bypass him, which I guess that's what I'll do. I don't necessarily want to do it, but I don't want to keep messing around with him either. Now you can sneak up on these guards. If you make a whole bunch of noise right behind them, they will find you. But if you can sneak up behind them, you can knock them out without them knowing and alerting other people. You notice how they whistle. Oh crap! But yeah, you notice how they whistle. That's to let the other guards close by know. And for these earlier levels, that's not really a problem. It's when it's for later on in the game when there's a whole bunch of guards that may be hidden in certain areas. That's when it becomes a problem, and you have to take guards out. You have to knock guards out by being stealthy. Yeah, I mean, just walking really loud right behind a guard will let them know where you are. So you have to just tiptoe behind them. grab a horseshoe. Knock him out first, so we don't get knocked into the water. And then we'll head back for this clue. That's usually the best way, you know. I mean, of course, you can go after the clue as well. Ah, crap. You can get the clue. You can get the clue at the same time as trying to dodge the walrus, but it's just a lot easier just to go ahead and ignore the walrus and go after the clue after you knock him out.
This one was cake. Input 719.
It's nice when you get some of these easier ones that you'll have to run through the dials that long, or that much to find the
Oh, you
code.
lucky Sly. This page features Karen Cooper Gila's coin magnet technique. All she had to do was stand near money, and it would magically jump into her purse. From now on, you'll automatically collect any coins you come near.
Yeah, this is very useful. Of course, the range is not that wide. You still have to be kind of close to the coins, but like knocking out, say, like that generator and getting all those coins, if I would have had this technique at that time, it would have been a lot easier, and I probably would have been able to get all the coins there. Or if a breakable object knocks out a whole bunch of coins, you know, that's what makes this technique very useful. So I'm definitely going to need to refill my, get some more lives. I won't go into the previous area for that one life, even though I really should. It's I won't worry about it and take the time. I'll just grab these lives. I'll go ahead and knock him out real quick before going into the next area. Want to be real careful. Didn't expect that. Well, I guess I should have expected that wreckage to sink, but I didn't expect it to sink that fast. I believe this is like a mini game, if I'm not mistaken. It's not like an actual level. You can see there is no red mark or chest.
You found it, Sly. This is where Raleigh's gang of crabs stashes his sunken treasure. Use your sub to blast them. The left analog stick controls the sub. Give it a try. Great. Use the right analog stick to fire its gun. That's it. Remember, you can always drive the sub in one direction while firing in another. To earn a treasure key, you'll need to collect all 40 chests. Do not let a crab take one into a tube.
So what you're supposed to do is run around and kill all the crabs. I'm not sure. I believe you're supposed to shoot the chests. Yeah. So that does kind of give you an element of difficulty. I don't think you can actually take damage from the crabs. I'm sitting here running into the crabs, and it doesn't appear to be damaging me anyway. And of course, as you go on, more crabs will appear, and the chests will sometimes fall right beside where a crab is just coming out. So that does make it a little bit more difficult. And I believe the speed that the chests fall will come out a lot faster. If you did notice, sometimes a chest can fall on a crab and kill it. Oh crap!
Better luck next time.
Well, I didn't notice that one at the top. I was trying to get that one in the two, but you can see just how difficult it can get as you go on. So early on, of course, it's very easy. You don't have to worry about the crabs all that much. I'm not sure if it's faster to hit a chest with both guns or just one. Of course, if you do have just one, you can knock out two chests or maybe a chest and a crab at the same time. But if that is the case, that it takes longer. If you only shoot a chest with one gun, then of course it will take a little bit longer to get the chest that you're working on open, and by then another chest will have fallen, and you'll have to and that's the problem. You see how close that chest is there. but using the right stick to shoot is not something that I'm all that used to doing, and so that does make it kind of difficult. Crap. And that stinks. I noticed it as soon as he was going into the tube. Thankfully, the crabs will go down in just one hit, so it's not like they take a while to be destroyed. It's just the chests take a while, and the more crabs come out, especially the more the less you pay attention to certain areas of the screen, the harder it can get, and usually does get. Especially, the closer you get to 20, and then after 20, that's when it gets really more difficult. Especially when the chests fall in different areas. There you go. And I got the treasure key, so now I can be shot in the cannon and go fight the boss. I'll collect the lives really quickly from the 2 locations here. Thankfully, you don't lose any lives when you fail the challenge, so it doesn't, you don't have to worry about that. So then you just jump right. I believe you jump in the hole, or you fall in the hole, and then you can get shot up to the weather machine, where that's where Raleigh is. And then, as I was saying, this is a boss fight.
Listen, Raleigh, wipe out my family and steal what's mine? You better expect company. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. How sloppy of me not to finish the job. Obviously, we should have stopped you out as well. So, without further ado, let me make amends by bloating to gargantuan size and squashing you like the insignificant bug that you are. Bring it on.
Okay, let me see. I do not remember how to fight him. I believe I was gonna say, I believe you just have to wait for him to get small again. You may have to tire him out and then wait for him to get small again. And once he gets small, I believe that's when you can attack him. Yeah. Okay, so that's all you have to do. You can see one hit takes quite a bit, and oh wow. That's BS. So you have to be careful for that. And if you notice, the face in the bottom left of the screen will change depending on how much damage he takes. I believe he takes, I'm not sure how many jumps. It definitely helps to know. So I guess the one that is not flashing will be the one that doesn't fall. So that's good to know. So these may fall unexpectedly or as soon as he touches them. So that will make hitting him actually kind of difficult. Oh, okay, that's good. At least it doesn't fall as soon as he hits me. Or as soon as at least it stops. Oh, crap. No. That's why it's actually a good idea to come into this boss fight with a couple horseshoes, just in case this happens. Then you can jump back on the platform. Now may not be a bad idea to use the slow move, but I doubt that'll actually do anything. It didn't seem to do a whole lot against the darts. Yeah, I doubt it'll actually do anything with slow motion, but we'll give it a try anyway. Now there is no heavy attack or anything like that, so you can't use a heavy attack to try and try to do more damage to him. Ah, crap! See, that doesn't do anything. So it's just a matter of getting the timing down right.
So well guarded, a snake couldn't slither in without setting off alarms. Raleigh's section of the Thievius Raccoonus held detailed instructions on how to perform my ancestor Ryoichi Cooper's ninja spire jump. A technique developed while sneaking into the thickly fortified castles of feudal Japan. Finding a way off Raleigh's boat got a little tricky with the untimely arrival of Inspector Fox, busted Raleigh and his crew. With the storm machine out of commission, boats found their way back onto the ocean, and the mystery of the Welsh Triangle faded forever. My gang and I loafed around England for a while, enjoying the pleasant weather, and then headed back home, excited for our next heist.
All right. So you can see, you can have an overview of what you had to do. 7 keys, 6 chests, and then the 6 hourglasses is for a challenge that we'll do later on. But for right now, I'm not gonna go into.
We're all set to go to Mesa City.
I'm not gonna go to Mesa City right now. I'm gonna save that for the next video. But I'm going to go ahead and talk about the trivia for the levels that I've done so far in the boss fight. So I have to go back to Tide of Terror. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, then we'll go down to a Cunning Disguise. Cunning Disguise, a level in Tide of Terror and Sly Cooper. The mission is above the generator and prowling the grounds. Sly enters an area which seems to be Raleigh's library. Sly needs to collect another one of Raleigh's treasure keys in order to proceed to the next area of Sir Raleigh's boat. Unfortunately, Sir Raleigh has booby-trap the entire area, and dart-shooting machines will eliminate Sly if he walks on the rugs on the floor. Sly needs to use a barrel as a shield to avoid the darts. After obtaining the key, Sly can now take out the generator and access the other part of Raleigh's boat. So no trivia for this particular level, so we'll go to the Gunboat Graveyard, which is the next level. Gunboat Graveyard is a level in Tide of Terror, and Sly Cooper, Thievius, Raccoonus. Sly enters Sir Raleigh's wrecked ship collection room, a place where the evil frog keeps one of the wrecked ships. Some of the wrecked ships. Storm machine destroys as collectible items. The room also has airplanes which fell due to the storm machine's water hurricane. Sly has to venture through the despicable maze of debris in order to collect another one of Sir Raleigh's treasure keys and move on to the next area. No treasure here as well. So we'll go to Treasure in the Depths. Treasure in the Depths is a level in Tide of Terror and Sly Cooper. After traveling through the gunboat graveyard, Sly uses one of Sir Raleigh's submarines to explore an underwater room where his gang of crabs stashes his sunken treasure. Sly has to collect 40 treasure chests before Sir Raleigh's crabs in order to gain the last of the treasure keys. Once he succeeds, he is ready to face the chief machinist of the Fiendish Five. So we'll go to Eye of the Storm. Let me see, make sure there's no trivia. There is none. The Eye of the Storm is the boss level in Tide of Terror, and Sly Cooper. It is the very first boss battle introduced in Sly Cooper in the Sly Cooper series with Sir Raleigh as the boss. In this encounter, Raleigh mentions that he hates unexpected guests, which Sly replies, yeah, we already know about that. Raleigh then says he will finish the job by smashing Sly. He eats one of the bugs flying around the area and bloats up to extreme size. Raleigh bounces around the arena trying to smash Sly, but Sly dodges all of his attacks. Landing a few blows on Raleigh. In an act of desperation, Raleigh spins around in a circle, tongue outstretched, trying to smack Sly in the water, but Sly jumps over the tongue and deals a final fatal blow. No trivia, and no other information, so I thank you for watching. That's all the trivia that I've done so far. Yeah, that's all the trivia for the levels I've done so far, so thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is how many hits did it take? Well, how many bounces did Raleigh do before he would shrink back down to normal? Thank you for watching. Next time we'll go to the next area, Mesa City. So until then, later everyone.